My speech is on the benefit of hunting. I'd like for a moment for you to picture it's early morning, it's dark, you're sitting in a tree or a blind in the middle of the forest. Slowly as the sun comes up, the woods wake around you. You hear a bird chirping to your right, you hear something rustling to your left, you see a squirrel hop across a branch in the tree across from you. You sit and you get to see these things happen, and you get to see the world wake up around you. In our lives today, we don't have this luxury. We don't get this connection with nature that we are meant to have as human beings. Unfortunately, most of our lives revolve around how quickly we can get from point A to point B in a city, or how much battery life we have on our cell phone, or how strong our internet connection is. But the benefits of connecting with the way of life that was standard and necessary to live not 150 years ago can truly make you a better person. Now, that's not to say that all hunters are good people. There are plenty of hunters out there that are very unethical, that do things that me as a hunter, my father as a hunter, and all my friends that hunt, we disagree with. But that's besides the point. The simple and one of the best things that I think hunting gives you is it lets you see that there's more to this world than what we see on a day-to-day basis. There's more than TV. Sitting at a deer camp around a fire, visiting with family for hours on end, telling stories, reminiscing. Sure, you get those things when you're visiting in your living room, but how often do you have everything turned off? Sleep schedules. In today's day and age, there's people that work night shift, there's nurses that work all around the clock, and sleep disorders have become hugely prominent. And a large thing is computers, what we're using right now to take this class. We play on our phones late at night in bed, but if you take one weekend, even if you don't kill an animal, if you just sit in the woods and rise when the sun rises and sleep soon after the sun goes down, you will feel a million times better. Hunting and being in the woods resets your biological clock. It forces you to live like we had to live to survive several hundred years ago. It makes you, in my mind, a better person. There are things you have to do when you hunt if you're going to be a good hunter and a good person that some people don't realize. A lot of people lump hunters as, oh, they're bad people, they like to kill. That's not true at all. Anything I kill is to feed me and my family. Could I go to the market and buy food? Could I go buy meat? Sure. But if you ever sit and do any research on how those animals are treated, you'd realize that me swiftly taking one that has lived several years is more humane than you buying a package of ground beef that has been stuck in a 6x6 square block for its entire life, stuck in mud, being fed absolute crap just to be fattened up to slaughter. The animals that I take to feed my family have lived free in the wild. I would never take a shot to get a trophy buck, as some say. Everything I do is for feeding my family. It can really just bring you back to earth. We get lost, we get rushed, we worry about things that don't need to be worried about. So I ask, try one day. Go out and sit by a river, sit by a pond, sit by a lake. Go walk in a hiking trail and sit in the middle of the woods. Turn your phone off, leave it in your vehicle. Spend an hour or 2, 3 hours, read a book. Just watch things happen around you. Watch the woods in the morning as they wake, watch them as they go to sleep. And I promise you it will stir something inside of your soul that will change how you think and how you want to live as a human being. Thank you for listening to my speech. I appreciate it.